Hi, I'm Nathan and welcome to Ninja Monkey, the place for all things related to Japan, whether you're a tourist, student, business person, or any other type of prospective visitor, you have come to the right place. My aim is to put all the readily available information into one useful video. I do the research so that you don't have to, and as always, all links to sources are available in the video description for your own reading. I also make other Japan related content such as travel vlogs, guides and fun videos, so please check those out too. And if you're new to my channel, then I'd love to have you as part of Team Ninja Monkey, so make sure you turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads. This video isn't my weekly update, but rather a special feature in which I will be focusing on a comprehensive timeline of positive cases and COVID related cases in the lead up to the Tokyo 2020 or 2021, whatever you want to call it, Olympics. Check in for my normal update later on in the weekend. So let's get started. So the Olympics are finally happening. In fact, some events have already begun even before the spectatorless opening ceremony takes place on the 23rd of July. Today, actually, when I'm releasing this video. However, officials, athletes, and others involved in the Olympics have slowly been making their way to Japan, with some arriving many weeks ago. Hopefully, I've not missed anything in this timeline of Olympic COVID-related cases. Starting on June the 20th, a Ugandan Olympic coach tests positive for COVID after arriving in Japan. Shortly after, on June the 23rd, a Ugandan athlete in their 20s tests positive for the virus. This marks the start of many more positives and broken dreams in the next few weeks. On July the 4th, a member of Serbia's Olympic rowing team tests positive on arrival in Japan, making it the third COVID-19 infection confirmed amongst Olympic team members visiting for the Tokyo Games. Only a few days later, on July the 9th, a member of the Israeli delegation to Tokyo Olympics tests positive. This being picked up during a routine athlete and staff test upon arrival at Tokyo's Haneda Airport. On July the 14th, a Russian Olympic massage therapist tests positive in Japan. Also on this day, the majority of the Olympic refugee team had their arrival at the Tokyo Games delayed after a team official tests positive. Also on this day, 7 members at a Japanese hotel hosting a Brazilian Olympic delegation test positive, and additionally, the South African Olympic men's rugby 7 squad was likely exposed to the virus on their flight to Japan, forcing the cancellation of their trip to Kagoshima for a training camp. All 14 players and 4 of the staff members were possibly in close contact with a virus carrier based on their seat numbers. On July the 15th, 8 athletes from the Kenya World Rugby team are classified as close contacts after a positive case is found on their flight to Tokyo. Also on this day, US's basketball player Bradley Beal will miss the Olympic Games after entering quarantine at the training camp in Las Vegas. And an unnamed Olympic athlete under the 14-day quarantine period tests positive for the virus. This happened before moving to the Olympic Village. Additionally, on this day, 1 member of the Games personnel and 4 Tokyo 2020 contractors also test positive. Moving on to July the 16th, the Australian tennis player Alex de Minaur tests positive before his departure for Tokyo. A member of the Nigerian Olympics delegation becomes the first hospitalization after testing positive at Narita Airport. The person had light symptoms but was admitted to hospital because of their advanced age and pre-existing conditions. Additionally, 3 Tokyo 2020 contractors, all of whom are residents of Japan, also test positive. July the 17th, 15 people test positive for the virus, including the first case at the Athletes Village, a visitor from abroad involved in organizing the games. The other positives are made up of 2 members of the media, 7 contractors, and 5 members of games personnel. Now getting slowly closer to the opening ceremony. 10 people on the 18th of July test positive. This includes 2 South African male soccer or football players staying at the Athletes Village, making it the first time athletes test positive within the village. The other cases included 1 athlete under the 14-day quarantine period, 1 member of the media and 1 contractor, and 5 games personnel. July the 19th. On this day, 1 member of the game's personnel, 1 member of the media and 1 contractor test positive for the virus. Additionally, 18 people from the South African soccer or football delegation are categorized as close contacts following a positive test result for 2 football players from that country. Please note that those identified as close contacts can still take place in the competition if they're found negative in a test conducted within at least 6 hours of the start of their event. Also, an alternate on the US women's gymnastics team tests positive and another alternate is deemed as a close contact too on this day. July the 20th, 9 people test positive. This includes 1 athlete staying at the Olympic Village, volunteer workers, a member of the game's personnel, plus an additional 6 contractors. July the 21st, only 2 days before the opening ceremony, Dutch skateboarder Candy Jacobs tests positive for COVID-19 and therefore cannot participate in the games. Additionally, a Chilean female taekwondo player plans to withdraw from the games after testing positive for the virus. This is the first time that an athlete withdraws from the Olympics after arriving in Japan. Also on this day, organizers say that 8 additional people, including an athlete who is not resident of Japan and 6 contractors, test positive. Also on this day, British shooter Amber Hill withdraws from the Olympics after testing positive before leaving for Tokyo. And finally, July the 22nd, just 1 day before the Olympics opening ceremony, the Tokyo Games Organizing Committee reported 12 new positive COVID-19 cases relating to the Olympics on Thursday, with 2 of these cases involving foreign athletes residing in the athletes' village. So this was an up-to-date count of COVID-related incidents that have affected the Olympics up to 11 p.m. on Thursday the 22nd of July, the day before the Olympics opening ceremony. I have tried my best to make sure that I've not left anything out, so please forgive me if there is an error, and if so, then just share it in the comment section below. I love interacting with you in the comment section, so even if you just want to say hello and where you're from, I would really appreciate that. This concludes this special update, but if you like this video, then don't forget to give it a like, as it does tell YouTube that you're interested in this type of content. And if you haven't already, then I'd love to have you as part of Team Ninja Monkey, so subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so that you can stay up to date with all uploads. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. Till next time, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Gracias. Bye.